Hey guys, I'm a gamer back here from that video, guys. So this is really not a huge surprise, but it's kind of also a little bit disappointing. So if you have not picked up a brand new Series S or Series X or a PS5, then you might be a little disappointed with Madden 23. Not completely, but just a tad bit. Because according to Leaks, he says that the difference between Gen 4 and Gen 5 seems to be significantly greater this year. While in previous years, the next gen, by the way, Gen 5 is next generation Madden. The next gen Madden has been somewhat of an upgrade. You know, it's obviously slower than previous gen, or here and there might be a little bit of changes, but it was very similar to say the least. Well, it looks like in Gen 4, which is Xbox One, PS4, PS4 Pro, Xbox One X, all those non-next-gen consoles, he does say here that they received little to no core changes from MUT 22. Despite updated subsystems and features, the core gameplay and implementation will likely be very similar to what you expect in MUT 22. So the same problems and the same issues that we've complained about in MUT 22 will most likely be in MUT 23 if you are playing current gen. So that's quite really disappointing. And he does say right here, get Gen 5, which understandably, you know, Series S is a lot easier to find nowadays. The Series X is still a tad bit hard to find, but not too much. And PS5s are still up in the air. Nonetheless, though, that kind of does suck that if you don't have a next-gen console, you're going to kind of be in the crapper here, because you're going to be spending $60, $70 for a game, and you're not really going to receive that much of an update. Now, don't get me wrong, you're still going to go ahead and receive a little bit of an update. And that update does come in the form of, you know, the new no spinning and the new features, right? There are a lot of new features in Madden 23 when it comes to gameplay. So you will be getting the gameplay features, but it won't be any different when it comes to the AI and how the system actually works. Where, you know, those certain glitches that were going to happen last year that you complained about, you hated, that's going to happen this year if you're in current gen. If you're next gen, those glitches and issues are going to be fixed and patched. And, you know, I was kind of wondering how much longer, you know, EA was going to kind of, I guess, allow the current gen to be a thing. You know, I'm not saying next gen is completely taken over yet. There's still a lot of people current gen, but I wonder how long before EA is like, listen, we are going to make this game as advanced and as powerful as possible, and only the current gen or next gen consoles are going to run it. So the current gen just simply can't run this game at what we wanted to run it at, right? Because as you guys know, next gen a lot more powerful than current gen. Now, it is a football simulator, so it's not like it's a Cyberpunk whatever or a GTA 5, GTA 6. It's just a video game about football. But there are a lot of things that have been changed this year that simply might not be able to run on last generation equipment. So if you do have a current gen Madden, should you still get Madden or pre-order Madden? Well, here's what I say. What you're going to get is obviously a roster update throughout the year. You're still going to get the Madden franchise features. You're still going to get the updated content on Ultimate Team. You're still going to get all the basic stuff. You're just probably going to have a little bit of issues with gameplay. And to be honest, with all the new features added to Madden and added to gameplay, it might not be that big of a deal in the end. But if you, again, are 100,000% in the gameplay, and that is your number one thing, and that's why only reason why you play Madden, then you might not want to get it. And that's just a sad fact. Now, again, this is coming from Leaks, and he is a very trustworthy source when it comes to giving us information about Madden. You know, obviously, is he 1,000% correct? Not obvious. We don't know 1,000%. I say he's like 99.9% correct always. So with that being said, though, kind of disappointing that this is how we're gonna be talking about Madden 23 already 3 days before it comes out. But again, next gen consoles look to be the way to go. And I think this probably might be the last Madden where I feel like next gen consoles aren't going to be the only option. I think next year, Madden 24, next gen consoles will really just be like, hey, listen, if you don't have a next gen console, don't even buy Madden. There's no even point to buy Madden anymore if you don't have a next gen console. But you know what? We'll wait and see for Madden 2024. Because Madden 2023, we are still rocking current gen as an option. But guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions of this. Are you still going to pick up Madden? Are you still going to be going ahead and pre-ordering it? And if you did pre-order, you're going to cancel your pre-order? I don't know. I'm still going with it because, content creating and everything. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.